This tutorial guides you through creating and managing patient records in CareForceOne. You will learn how to enter essential patient information accurately for effective healthcare staffing and management. Click Create Patient to start adding a new patient record in CareForceOne. Click the First Name star field to enter the patient's first name. Enter the patient's first name in the field. Click the Last Name star field to input the patient's last name. Enter the patient's last name in the field. Click the Middle Initial field to add the patient's middle initial. Enter the patient's optional middle initial in the field. Click the Gender Selection drop-down to choose the patient's gender. Select the patient's gender. Click the Birth Date field to enter the patient's date of birth. Enter the patient's birth date 1. Click the Status drop-down to set the patient's current status. Select Active to mark the patient as currently active. Click the Language drop-down to choose the patient's preferred language. Select English as the patient's preferred language. Click the Address drop-down to select the patient's address. Select a facility for the patient's address. Selecting a facility or creating a new one and selecting it auto-populates the address detail fields. Click the Phone Number field to enter the patient's contact number. Click the Email Address field to input the patient's email. Enter the patient's email address in the field. Click the Phone Number field to update or confirm the patient's contact number. Enter the patient's phone number. You have successfully created a new patient record by entering all essential personal and contact information in CareForceOne. Next, you can proceed to assign the patient to appropriate healthcare staffing or update their profile as needed.